That's the difference between normal and abnormal. It's the effort in between, you know.
We're the example set for our children. One of the primary reasons I stay in shape that I am is because I want my son to see what hard training is, what work ethic is, what honesty is, humility is.
Well, welcome and welcome back, you beautiful people, to just a moment, please. Again, welcome to my lifestyle vlogs. For those of you who are just tuning in, it's just me showcasing the randomness of my week, where you meet people of all walks of life that I interact with personally, all in the hopes to inspire and motivate people to making healthier lifestyle choices. I hope you enjoy your week and enjoy the video.
My name's Sam Barker. I was born and raised in a suburb called Grey Lynn, Auckland, New Zealand. Decided to come to Australia in 2002, and here I am. Coach, personal trainer. I fell in love with CrossFit probably about 7-8 years ago now. Felt like I wasn't getting enough through the aesthetic side of training. I was getting lost in the looks, and I stumbled across CrossFit, and it was all about performance and what your body could do, and that really resonated with me, like about showing people what you can do rather than standing in front of somebody and showing them what you look like and letting that be a representative of who you are. As a young fat boy, really, a young white fat boy growing up in a predominantly Polynesian city, where a lot of the boys had good bodies naturally, their physique was quite strong, and I was always trying to keep up, and I noticed that they got the girls, but the girls wanted to talk to me. That was the mind of the young head, you know, and that's probably why I followed the path of aesthetics. So I started lifting weights just in a little 6 or 5 meter squared, a little gym at our high school. Had a bench, a lat pull down, a tricep push down, and that was about it. And that's where I kicked off. I'm a huge believer now in it's movement. You got to move to live. You know, if you stop moving, you'll start dying. So the importance of health and fitness to me is about the longevity of your life and the quality of life you can have in the future. Not about the here and now. Be you. Because once you be you, ain't nobody else can be you but you. Then don't ever stop. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop. Keep being you, keep doing what you do, and let it unfold. Smile more.
Yeah, so right now we're gonna go drive and see one of my boys, Tavita Halafia, stage name. He's known as Novell Capote, musician, poet. You know, he's moving to LA to chase his dream. You know, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And that's what I'm surrounded by, a lot of amazing people, and that's why I make these vlogs. I want you to meet these people. I want you to know and see my surroundings, why I'm always inspired and motivated, because my surroundings, I'm a reflection of my surroundings and vice versa. So yeah, this is Halafia, and this is where it's at.
My name is David Sione Halafia, also known as Novell Capote. I am biracial, half Australian, half Tongan, currently in Brisbane, and right now I'm an artist that cuts hair. So I'm a songwriter, producer, and MC. I've been in the industry 16 years from, I suppose, the day that I had my first commission job done, which was when I was 17. I think the toughest thing is self-belief. It's understanding and accepting you're going to fail over and over again before you see the grass that may be green on the other side. I think the hardest thing that no one tells you, or if they do tell you, you don't listen first up, is how hard the hours you got to put in. I think I made the fatal mistake of accepting that music would be a hobby at some point in my career, as opposed to my main purpose. This could be controversial. I don't think there's anything in this world that can actually stop anyone from pursuing what it is they want to pursue. Because accepting failure is not quitting. I don't believe that we're on this planet to have a weak mind. I believe we're just tested. Nothing is simple. Nothing just happens. And all the motivational posts you can Google can only do so much. At the end of the day, everything that you want, all the dreams you're chasing, solely rely on you. If what you want is purely in your heart and soul what you want, then you are going to do whatever you have to do morally to get it. Just be happy doing what you're doing. And that's all that matters.
Well, there you have it, guys. So you've met Sam. Sam is a fantastic coach. I've worked alongside him for the past year and a half at Studio 99, and I cannot praise this man enough. The way he sees life and, you know, what he's been through and yada yada. You only got a glimpse of who he really is. You know, this 2.5 minutes wasn't exactly, or wasn't all of who he is. If you ever have time to sit with him, you are privileged, believe me when I tell you that. And also Novell Capote, the musician, who's off to chase his dream. I've grown up with Novell. I've played rugby with him and against him, and now, you know, for him to go off into LA, into no man's land and chase his dream is so inspirational. And for them to give me their time to showcase a little bit of who they are for this vlog, I'm very honored. There was plenty more. Oh, there was 2 more actually characters that I wanted you guys to meet. I wanted you guys to meet Nadia. She's a personal trainer, also based here in Brisbane. Nadia is a strong woman. The way she goes about her business, very resilient, hardworking, determined. And I really wanted you guys to hear Nadia. And the second one was Nikolai. Nikolai is from Colombia, and I met Nikolai at 4 a.m. in the morning while I was going for my morning walks, and we had a brief chat about being spiritual leaders, about, you know, it was in depth, and I actually will save it for the next vlog. But the reason I'm pausing the vlog for now is to make this announcement that unfortunately I won't be making vlogs. I'm taking a pause for the cause, and I'm going to use this moment to also give a message, which is that life will present you with circumstances, and that's just life. That's life. That's its law. That's what it's supposed to do. It will present you with circumstances. Some you will not be equipped. You won't know how to handle it. You just won't know even if you are competent enough to withstand what is about to take place. But my advice for you guys is to always say yes and. Because in that yes and, you will find out what you're really made of. You will find out that inside you lies more than what you've ever known. You know, this is the road to discovering you're more than what you've become, you're more than what happens to you. I've been presented with circumstances which I will probably share in the later vlogs, but it requires me to leave the country ASAP. No, I'm not being deported, for those of you who want to make funny jokes, but unfortunately I have to take a pause for the cause for the vlogging. And I want to encourage anyone out there that's presented with circumstances in life that are overwhelming, that are confusing, that might just misguide you, mislead you, whatever it is, just you got this mishaps of thoughts, emotions and feelings, just to hang in there. Just say yes and just move forward with whatever is happening. Just keep taking it, keep taking it, keep taking it, because after every dark night comes a bright day. You've heard it all. After rainy days comes the sun. You've heard it all. The quotes keep coming. But I want you to understand, it is you. It is your time. Life believes that you are the right person for this. So all you've got to do is say yes and. You are more than what you have become. You are more than what happens to you. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Stay beautiful. Love one another and bless.